I'm gonna be so hated for this video. I don't even know how to start because I know that I'm going to be so hated after this video because there's a lot of Lux mains out there and I know that you're really sensitive of this topic, but I really think it's worth talking about it because I just cannot anymore. I just can't. Every time I see something new coming out of Riot, I expect Lux to appear. But I'm gonna get to this, okay? So bear with me. I just want to have a little platform to vent because I just cannot cope with my emotions anymore, so I just hope you bear with me. We're really gonna talk about something that I call a LUX situation. And I know that there's probably a lot of you who just got triggered by hearing Lux. I'm one of them. I really like playing Lux. I think she's one of the most fun to play champions like in the whole League of Legends. I have her mastery level 7, so you know, it's not like I hate on her to hate on her. But what I do not enjoy is what I see that Riot is currently doing. I know there's probably going to be a lot of people who's gonna say like, you're probably going to tell us about how many skins Lux has. Well, you need to know it's because Riot just needs money for other skins, for champions that are not that popular. Girl, I know how this works, okay? And it's not even about how many skins Lux gets. No, it's not about that. It's something a lot worse. That's why I called it LUX situation, not just LUX skins. Because it is profitable for Riot Games to produce so many LUX skins, and I get it. They are a company, they want to make money, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong, in my opinion, is that at this point, we are basically just begging Riot to make something that we can spend our money on. I'm not saying that Lux getting so many skins is particularly bad because it's just something that they do, which is profitable for them. It makes sense. But what is wrong is how good Lux skins actually are. Because, you know, at this point, MF, like Miss Fortune, has more skins than Lux have. Lux has 13 at this point, and Miss Fortune has 14, meaning that Miss Fortune actually has more skins than Lux. But the problem is that Lux has any possible skin that is in the game. What I mean? I mean that she has every type of skin that Riot has ever produced. Starting off from 520 RP, to the ultra legendary that is over 3000 RP. Recently she got 2 legendaries which are 1820 RP, and there are so many champions that don't have like any legendary at all, and she already has 2. I mean, okay, they're going to sell, I get it. There's also like Zereth, Mordekaiser, and all of those champions that are not as popular as her. They've got skins as well, which is awesome. And basically, the 2 skins legendaries are paying for those skins. I got it, okay? Okay, I got it. I know how this works. But the problem is that Lux has a lot of skins and she has a lot of good quality skins. Because it's not actually about quantity. It's more about the quality. She has so many, like, you know, 350 RP epic skins. She has like, I don't know, 3 of them, and all of them are superior quality to basically a lot of other the same priced skins. Excuse me for being like selfish right now, but I'm an Orianna main and I love Orianna so much, and I feel like she is being robbed. And I know you're going to be like, bitch, really? Orianna There are so many champions that didn't have any skin, like didn't get any skin in like years, and you're gonna rant about Orianna? Yes, I'm going to rant about Orianna because it has her most recent skin that is available to buy is the Dark Star Orianna, and I don't even feel like it is a good skin because her skin, which is supposed to be an epic skin, I mean, have you seen her death animation? While Lux, I'm sorry Lux Maze, but Lux has a lot of skins that are epic as well, and she has a different ultimate animation, a different movement speed animation, a whole different animation, a different model. Like, okay, I get it, she's popular and you want to put your effort into those skins so they sell, but why are you putting so much effort in a skin that costs the same, and you also make the same priced skin for another champion that it's not as good, you know? I was actually, as much as I'm Orianna sucker and I love her and I main her, I have over 400,000 points on her, moving up to a million soon. I would love to, like, you know, see something more for Orianna that I'm already getting. And with Lux, every time she gets a skin, she gets something more. She gets something like, you know, a nice touch, a nice Easter egg, a nice something. I was pissed, you know, when I saw that actually on the newest Lux skins, like on her legendaries, she's playing, you know, that Beat Saber game and all, and Orianna's music is playing. Like, I was so pissed because they took something which was of my almost forgotten champion and used it on her. And I'm not particularly saying this because I hate Lux. Like I said, I like her. But Riot's basically just put a lot of champions in different boxes. First box is, I'm actually going to make an effort to make a good skin. And the second box is a meh. And I'm having this raging suspicion that actually more champions are like in this meh category. And that's something that I do not want to see. Battle Academia, whatever, Lux, has gotten new walking animation. It's freaking awesome, don't get me wrong. But Orianna doesn't even have a different voice on her Dark Star. I mean, really? No new animations. Her death animation fucking sucks. I mean, come on. I'm not saying that you have to like put every single resource that you have in making skins for champions that don't make you that much money. But it kinda is like we gamers are something that keeps the game running, that keeps it going, and I'm feeling like I have to basically beg Riot so that they release something that I can spend my money on. Is it like too much to ask? They're already spending resources, they're already spending money to make the skin. Any skin. I'm not even talking about Orianna right now. I'm talking about every champion. When they decide they're going to make the skin and then make a half-ass job, because that's what we have to call this. Have you seen newest skin for Cassiopeia? I mean, have you seen this? Because I did, and it's... yeah, I think we agree on that. It's not a good skin. Why didn't she get a Coven skin? There are so many, and I mean so many good concepts over the internet. You don't have like ideas for this champion? Go to this artist, say, hey, can we take your idea? We're gonna pay you like commission on sales or flat rate, whatever. We're going to pay and we're gonna take your actual idea and make that live in the game. Could we do it? Of course we could. Next we have Aurelion Sol. We all know this dragon that got released and was basically forgotten shortly after. He got a skin that was supposed to, I don't know, satisfy his mains, which was this Mecha Aurelion Sol, which in my opinion is way below Riot standards. They have already shown us that they are capable of doing something a lot more than they already did. Same thing with Cassiopeia, same thing with Ivern. His skin was fucking joke. I'm sorry, but it was a joke. When I saw that, I was like, who's gonna buy it? And you know, I get it. Lux skins are selling, that's why they make so many of them. But if you make a skin for a popular champion and make it crappy, nobody's going to buy it. It's that easy. So why are you actually putting effort? You're making people want the skin. You're making they have their hopes up. They are so hyped because the skin for their champion is coming, and then they see the skin and it's like, oh. So that's what I was waiting for so long. And it really bugs me. But the skins are like, you know, a completely different thing. Here's one thing, but we also need to talk about other things. I mean, I know that there are always like a favorite champion, a favorite hero in the game, that like a fan's favorite. And I think that this champion, when we are talking about like League of Legends, is Lux. Because have you seen how many things Riot like did for her? She got model update, she got a walk update, she got a voice over, another one. She gets cool skins. She's basically everywhere. Like at this point, I'm scared of opening my fridge because I think that there's going to be a Lux in there. She's everywhere. And I get it that she's popular, but she gets comics, like comic books, you know. Now Legends of Runeterra is coming out and there's no video on a specific champion. Like there's always like, you know, it's a card game, so we have regions, we have like meta, we have all this discussion. Check this out, check out their YouTube channel. They have really like generic stuff, and then King Lux Spotlight. One card of the whole game is Lux. It just blows my mind because, you know, I'm a fandom girl, you know? I care about fandom. I care about League of Legends fandom as well. And I see favourism in Riot games. I see favourism in the way that they treat Lux, how they treat Zed, how they treat Misfortune as well. There's a group of champion that gets everything, and then there's a group of champion that is basically forgotten, and there are people who love this champion as well, and they get nothing. I see so many champions with so much potential in this game. They've created this world that I think is truly awesome, and I know they are capable of doing amazing things, like really amazing things. Yet they waste like 80% of their potential to make another things for this specific group of champions. Like, do we not exist? Am I, as an Orianna main, do not exist? Like, I don't get it. I mean, I somehow get it, but we, as players, are allowing it. And that's even more worrying. That the fact that Riot does it, yeah, they do it because they have gained profit from it. I get it, okay? But we, as players, are, I don't know, like, allowing this to happen. And no, I don't know how to fix it, okay? Because I know there are going to be like comments about, so if you're that like smart, how do I fix it? So what? I should not buy a skin for my main, which is Lux. Just because you think that it's unfair? Life is unfair. I know. But I'm talking to you guys. Like, I feel so much for any champion that is basically forgotten in this game, because I know how it is when you're waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting so long for an Orianna update because, you know, her voice lines do not match her lore at all, and I get nothing, which is just a voice line update. It's not super pricey. I know that it requires money as everything, but I'm just waiting it for anything to happen, because I'm loving Orianna so much, or more, I love the potential of her, because right now she's not a champion that I think is worth mentioning in the lore. Read Orianna's lore. She might not be in the game at all and it wouldn't make much difference. Now read Lwaxana's. With every single, like, you know, the story that she has, every single skin that comes out, there's a story. There's an additional story that explains what will happen to Lwaxana. The event that is ongoing right now. What will happen to Lux at the end? Will she be good? Will she be bad? You decide. I don't care what's going to happen. Okay? I don't give a single about this. I would much rather see an old champion getting a new lore, getting a new story, something which, like, you know, breathes life into this game. Because I want to mention just quickly that Silas was brought into the game just so he can enhance Lux's story. Do you see what I'm saying here? I'm waiting, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years for Orianna to get a voice update. Maybe not that long, because I don't know actually how much time has passed since she got her lore update. It fucking sucks, but it's a different story. And Lux got her voice updates so she can, like, you know, talk more, and she basically never shuts up right now. She got Silas, who was brought into the game mainly because she needed an update and Riot didn't know how to do it differently. So yeah, here are champion mains that get everything, and here are champion mains that get nothing. And listen to me really closely. I'm not trying to make us hate each other. Like, you know, that we, all the different mains have to, like, sit on this specific group of champions that get everything. Like the Lux mains, MF mains, Yasuo mains, whatever, Zed mains. It's not about hating each other, because we are not supposed to fight with each other. Among us, we're supposed to fight with an actual enemy. I don't know. Riot Games actually not our enemy, okay? So don't quote me on that. But you know what I mean. It's not about me versus you, Lux main. It's about us, players, because we actually do have an impact on the game, because we spend our money. Without us, there wouldn't be any League of Legends. And you need to remember that. We have a voice and we have to use it. That's what I'm seeing. So, you know, I made this channel because I need to vent some of the emotions, some of the thoughts that I have, because I really do love League of Legends and I see a great potential in their lore and their universe that they have created, but it has so many holes in it that it's not that good as it could be. So I'm asking you really politely, you're going to do whatever you want, but I'm asking you really politely to have a conversation in the comments, because I'm really interested in what you're going to tell me and what your opinions are. Am I being, like, you know, bitchy because Lux gets everything and Orianna didn't get a proper skin in 2 years or even 3 years? Or is this just because something is really happening? And I would like you to know that I really mean no hate towards anyone, and I don't want us to feel hate towards anything. I don't want us to hate on Riot, because they have created something that I really love, which is League of Legends, but I do hope and I do believe that we can make it better together. Probably. I hope you I hope you get what I mean, kinda. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, or you were not that much triggered by this video, and I'm really waiting for you down below in the comments to see what you guys are thinking about this. Bye!